And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Bluejays and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Bo Bichette, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Nigel Mitchell. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
George Springer stands in now and watches strike one. And a pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away.
No outs here.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
To third, Morel. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Davis.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the DH, number 36. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fourth in the AL in RBIs. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki snags it on the run.
The first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That was the emergency hack right there.
The 0-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blue Jays held in check. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Mitchell back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And a swing and a miss. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Alejandro Kirk, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
The left fielder, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. That's inside. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0. The Cubbies leading by 3 here at the top of the second. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And that's through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
3-2 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. What a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Kevin Biggio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-1. And downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Diaz down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. Stepping in, Esteban.
No, buddy. Got drafted to the Cubs, bud. Playing the Blue Jays.
Mitchell back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. And now it's even up. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
The right fielder,
So the batting order turns over, and the batter is George Springer. In there for strike one. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
The Cubs leading by 5. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And it falls. And that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
2 outs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Stays alive. Popped up. Swanson makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 5 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Here's a 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Where's the 1 now? Easy out.
1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls 1 off. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
The catcher,
He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Third home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Hey, get him with your best.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cubs 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Kevin Biggio.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. The wind of the pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Corner. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Florial in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Cubbies leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is downstairs. In for a strike, and a count 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
One down, base is empty. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer.
First pitch just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one is inside. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyler Duffy.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.